All hands, this is the captain. Begin prepping all stations for first contact.
Sweetness.
My name is Tom Costantino. I'm editor AP of the Orville.
Mercer to Orville.
Well, the first thing I say is that it's not Family Guy in space.
Ha. Got you.
I would call it an honest homage to sci-fi and to Star Trek.
I love the nostalgic Star Trek Next Generation feeling of the Orville.
Okay, we'll rendezvous back here at 1300 hours ship's time.
Right.
Combined with the Seth MacFarlane Family Guy humor.
Wait, that's
1 p.m.
1 p.m. Right, sorry, that always screws me up.
There's two teams. There's Scott, another great editor, and myself. We each have our own assistant, Bart, and Hillary Wills is my assistant.
Sometimes I get to cut scenes, sometimes I'm just doing sound.
You have to do all the mechanics of editing.
After they're done shooting, I receive the dailies,
Worry about good performance, comic timing,
That doesn't sound good.
script sync, all of the footage,
track your narrative,
no matter how many hours of footage it is.
This is what we signed up for!
and then you have to worry about 600 visual effects.
Talking to the visual effects department.
You got to know comedy, you got to know drama, you have to know the technicals. So point to the Avid back here. It's what you need in this day and age to make good product.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Yeah, thanks. I plagiarized it, like 9 different things.
Oh, baby!
We have been shooting 3K lately on an Alexa, so we can do some reframing for visual effects. Technicolor does our dailies. Hillary preps them, we do the script sync.
Being an assistant editor, there's a lot of repetitive tasks. And there's a lot of tools you can use with Avid to help you with those repetitive tasks. Script sync, I think, would surprise a lot of people.
I consider it a luxury. It is invaluable in comedy. It is invaluable when you have improvisation. It's invaluable when you're shooting these kind of ratios. We are dealing with massive amounts of footage.
If I get 8 hours of dailies,
What?
that's a lot of footage for me to go through.
We have 24 hours.
Click on it, goes right to the piece of dialogue.
No.
It speeds up the process, but more importantly, it refines the process.
It's really interesting.
Probably the thing that I really have been enjoying in this version of Media Composer is having a search bar in every bin. That's super helpful if I'm trying to find dailies from a certain scene. If I wanted to rename all of my circle takes, I can easily search for those, and then I can rename them with a macro. So that's just that feature. I used to use like the custom sift, but having the search bar in the bin is huge.
We shoot and edit here.
I loosened it for you.
The sets are about 100 yards that way. I get to interact probably more than other editors get to.
Can you move like 2 steps to your right? It's just a lot of dead space.
You know, if there's inserts or second unit, I basically get to go over there and literally go pick up the shot ourselves.
Perfect. Yeah, sorry, you were just very weirdly framed.
What? Directors come in, Seth comes in. There's a lot of interactivity. It helps tell a better story because if we need something or something's not tracking, we all just get in the room here.
Oh, crap. Sorry, man. You okay? Yeah, it's all good, man. Sorry. No worries.
I wouldn't change that for the world.
I've always wanted to work in sci-fi.
If you're just a real fan of optimistic sci-fi,
I have good news.
this is the show.
It's like putting a puzzle together, a really fun space puzzle in this case.
Get us out of here now.
And then when everything is done, I am outputting and turning over to all the other departments.
Secure yourself and brace for impact.
We're a pretty big team. You know, everybody who's on the show, we all want to be here. That's a huge difference. Like everybody has basically signed up for this crazy adventure.
You're sick, dude! I mean it!
It's fun. It's a new adventure every week.